Hello, interweb, the world of YouTube. Today I'm here to tell my story. Not my story as in my life story. The story about how I got this scar. Don't know if you can see it underneath all of this acne, but today we're going to be talking about that. So, let me take you back to the year 2003, okay? Little me was around 3-4 years old, and I was at the babysitter's, okay? And so the story goes, feather boa, bed, doctor, orange popsicle. It was pretty good. And so, here's what ended up happening. I was, 3 years old. There was my babysitter's son, and so he took my sister's feather boa and started teasing her and dangling it in front of her. And me being me, I was all like, ha, she's getting teased and I'm not. So I ended up playing along with him. And so I took the feather boa, because he tossed it to me, because it was like that thing that you do when you're a little punk, when you're like 3 years old, and you're all like, I don't know any better, so let's play monkey in the middle with this feather boa. So I got the feather boa because he tossed it to me, and my sister, she looked at me, and she had those like, what are you doing? And I was all like, heh. And so I ended up running, and my sister likes to say that she didn't chase me, but I remember turning around, and there she was with her beady eyes chasing after me, and then bam, I didn't look where I was going. I tripped and I fell into a bed. Not like I actually fell into a bed, like I fell into a bed, like the corner of the bed frame was plastic. I distinctly remember it being plastic. Then it cut my forehead, and then all of a sudden my forehead was busted. And so after all of that, the next thing I remember is being in my mom's car. You may be asking, where the hell was the babysitter during all of this? The answer is, I don't even know. But I remember being in my mom's car. I was freaking out because, there was blood trickling all down my face. And when you're a 3-year-old, you're like, oh my gosh, there's blood. I'm gonna cry my pants off. I'm a kid. Like, I thought I was dying as a 3-year-old. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna die. I won't get to eat any more Lunchables, and I won't get to play with my new toys, and then I won't be able to drink any more milk or anything, and then I won't be able to see the new episode of SpongeBob. And I was freaking out, And so we finally get to the doctor, or the ER, and then the doctor walks in, and he just comes at me. He's like, oh, you got a cut in your forehead, so I'm gonna stitch it up. And when you're a 3-year-old, you have to talk them through everything. But he just came at me with a needle and a thread, and he just went whoop, 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 whoop. And so me being me, like, I was all like, I'm gonna be a big boy, and then I'm gonna not cry. But you know what? After he left, guess who was a blubbering mess? This guy. I was crying, and I was all like, I don't know what to do. And I was like, I was just like being a baby. But you know what? My mom sat me down, and then like 3 minutes later, the dude came back with an orange popsicle. It was like maybe a dreamsicle or something. I don't know. Anyways, it was like an orange popsicle. I remember tasting it and being like, this was the best thing I've ever tasted. And to this day, I still remember the taste. Not really. That was a lie. But I got an orange popsicle, and then I got home. We called it a day. I had some stitches in my forehead it was a black thread. And I was like, why don't you use a black thread? That looks bad in photos. But it was a black thread. Like I said, the story goes, pink feather boa, bed, stitches, orange popsicle. Yeah. The end. That's how I got this scar. So, if you liked that video and you want to see more little story times of mine, I have some other ones planned. I have one about how I got to go to Mongolia for free, round trip, and then I performed. I could do that one because I've had some questions about that in real life. So if you guys want to hear that story time, like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments down below any cool stories that you have or any cool stories you want to hear from me. So, with that being said, see you later.